They just sent me. He's going through some nostalgia trip on right now. When it comes to the games, at least. Alright. Smith Gym is our next one. Oh, thank God it's short. Level 1. Okay. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-2058 is to be kept locked in the containment chamber 44 when not in use. SCP-2058 is not allowed to wander on its own and may be physically restrained if non-compliant. Containment chamber is to be kept empty and is not allowed to hoard items of any kind, as subject has a tendency to acquire subjects independently. Objects independently. Description: SCP-2058 is a bipedal humanoid robot, 2.7 meters tall, weighing 424 kilos. That's heavy fucker. Constructed from high-strength polymer impregnated with carbon nanotubes and interlaced with reinforced fibers and epoxy. Speakers beneath its face produce a high-pitched, heavily distorted voice of indeterminate sex. So wasn't Tsiatko also like 2.8 meters tall? SCP-2058 contains a retractable chest cavity containing a bowl-shaped opening 11 centimeters in diameter. It autonomously seeks out small ocular and inflate system into the opening. When its chest cavity is pressed back in place, a sheaf of galvanized steel comes down over the bowl, at which point the object vanishes. I know what to send there now. When SCP-2058 was given a GPS tracking device to place within its chest cavity, comes from down the bowl, at which point the object vanishes. Okay. The device continued to transmit, but upon SCP-2058 departure, the device signal did not change location, and as the date continued transmitting from the point of disappearance. So it can appear and disappear. Gotcha. The means by which SCP-2058 disposes of objects placed within its chest cavity cannot be determined. Well, actually, it's not that it's not that the robot disappears. Whatever is inside it disappears. Gotcha. With the exception of the steel sheath coming down around the object, there appears to be no activity taking place within the chest cavity. Heat generated by SCP-2058 during this process has not exceeded output while idle. Personnel who have examined the cavity report nothing to indicate objects are in any way transported or incinerated or pulverized, although 4 individuals have reported a brief sensation of warmth and numbness when touching the interior of SCP-2058. Additionally, SCP-2058 offers life advice in the form of incoherent, often belligerent or criminal suggestions in exchange for U.S. quarters, any small metallic object. Content of these suggestions often involve sensitive information relating to Foundation personnel he has come into contact with. Advice delivered in this fashion becomes more personalized with each suggestion offered, indicating SCP-2058 gauges the reaction of the individuals and adjusts further in responses as a result. SCP-2058 was discovered in a reinforced shipping container 22.54 kilometers off the coast of Washington. The container was heavily degraded, with polyps beginning to cover the exposed surface. Remains of a logo are visible on one end with the name Stuff and Something Incorporated. Having survived, the container showed no signs of having been opened, nor were the remains of any shipwreck found in the vicinity. Addendum: SCP-2058 has shown a tendency to steal objects discreetly. Just like... just putting it in his chest. Oh yes, very discreet. When confronted, SCP-2058 denies the theft or attempted theft, demonstrating a clear attempt at subterfuge. Regular inspection of SCP-2458 containing chambers have recovered several items stolen from personnel. In one instance, SCP-2458 was observed placing several metallic objects, including jewelry and nails, into its chest cavity. In this instance, none of the stolen items were recovered. Some of the recovered items included we got a pressure valve, 150 aluminum nails, 7 9mm bullet shell casing, 17 assorted lengths of copper wires, 2 credit cards, a roll of electrical tape, a SATA hard drive, newly purchased and not used, 14 flashcards used by personnel involved in SCP data expunged. As of 2014, SCP-2058 has displayed an interest in SCPs, including SCP referenced above, cataloged and/or filed by redacted. A potential link between the items is being investigated. A log of communications. The following suggestions made by the SCP-2058 has been noted due to undue level of knowledge of sensitive information. Due to risk of data breach or leakage, SCP-2058 has no longer allowed to interact with personnel outside of Doctors Prin and Streen. 4/4/2011, SCP-2058 informed Dr. Prin that researchers were more numerous than valid D-class candidates and more likely to leak classified information to friends and family. SCP-2058 then suggested a routine schedule of monthly determination of researchers to avoid such leaks. 11/16/2011, SCP-2058 suggested, have you tried ignoring SCP-862? Bullies often thrive on attention. Ignore them long enough and they are eventually liable to stop. How? Wait, how did we not think about that? Of course! Oh hey, SCP-1754 just uploaded on my YouTube channel. Your skull is mine! Yes, that just came out. Sorry. Second 24th 2012, SCP-2058 claimed nothing stops you from terminating. I mean, I can. No, never mind. I cannot show you. Nothing stops you. Okay, it's like robotic. Nothing stops you from terminating Doctor. Everyone knows he's a fake. No information regarding Doctor and the redacted allegation have been expunged from Doctor record. I almost thought this was the double, like a reference to the double that we just read today, but no, it's not. 2nd 28th 2012, SCP-2058 claimed, babies are cheap, fast, plentiful, and fun to make. Why not put them to use instead of wasting valuable full-grown Class D personnel? That's fucked. that is fucked, mister. Third 16th 2012. After a 48-hour period, SCP-2058 responded to all questions and comments with the phrase, there you go again. 5th 11th 2013. SCP-2058 asked without context, is this the one with blood sacrifices? 6th 22nd 2013. SCP-2058 informed Dr. Prin of the allegedly high likelihood of successfully embezzling Foundation funds for her own personal use. SCP-2058 then offered to feign a containment breach to allow for additional funding in containing the subject. SCP-2058 demanded it be given at least 4% of the proceeds in turn. Oh boy. 1st 14th 2014, SCP-2058 told Dr. Prim, you are getting fat. You could lose some weight. Have you thought about removing your legs and replacing them with cybernetic prosthesis? Take it from me. They are fun. As 2nd 1st 2014, SCP-20458 exclaimed, "Stuff and Something Incorporated is a fraudulent company, and I highly doubt many of the people working there even know the company's name." 4th 12 2014, SCP-20458 made references to a non-existent SCP, then apologized upon learning of its mistake, claiming it had been momentarily displaced. That I don't trust momentarily displaced. I feel like you know something that we don't know yet. Smith Jim. It is pretty fucked that he suggested that the Foundation just uses children instead of D classes for the tests. Like, if you have done some research, Smith Jim, you know why they use D classes. I had to do the research, so you can do the same thing.